It's time for our first 2025 market, and it is not going the way I wanted it to. It's not raining yet, but we have rain in the forecast. We have gusts of 35 miles an hour in the forecast right as setup begins, which is at 8 o'clock. It's 6:45 now. I'm going to pick up my friend. I think it's going to rain for most of the day. I'm worried about the rain, but I'm really worried about the wind. The wind will ruin my things or embarrass me if things get blown over. And the rain will keep people away. But this is the reality of markets. I want this to be so full, and this, that people are like, you know, going through which one they like. And they're like all over the place. And the flowers look so pretty. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna throw it. I think I might throw it. I don't think I'll ever get used to this. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Good. How are you? Feel free to pick things up, okay? Last minute planters.
Great.
Oh. Hey.
I was torn between your rainbow
The rainbow ones.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'll bag them up for you too. Thanks, Catherine. Thank you. You're gonna make my booth smell like egg or tuna salad. I'm just kidding. Feel free to pick whatever you'd like up, okay? You're welcome to pick things up, okay? Yeah. No, you're good. That's what I want. It's not raining yet. That is good. Hey, how are you? Thanks. Feel free to pick things up, okay?
I want that one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is a new one.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at anything else? I can hold this for you if you want.
I'll definitely do that.
Okay.
My boyfriend is the one singing, so.
Oh, yay! Okay, well, I'll hold this for you then, okay? Unless you want to get it now. Whatever you want.
I will get it now.
Okay. Did you want to do card? Okay.
Yes.
So after tax, it is $31.90. So I sold two things so far. A desk friend holding a trans flag and a straw cup so far, and I had like one extra jack-o'-lantern from the fall that hadn't sold yet, so I just sold that too. I think I want to get their French toast. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Do I get a whole one?
Yes.
Yeah. I want a drink. I want a warm drink. I still don't know my prices. I'm like, I don't know. Free. You can have it. I don't. Just take it.
Look at this guy too.
Yeah. This one's 30 because it's a little bit smaller than those other vases. Okay.
You take card or I have that?
I do.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have card to. We can tap right here.
Perfect.
Okay. So we're gonna do a lil vase and we're gonna do a worry stone. After tax, it's $38.29. Do you want these flowers in this vase too, or do you want me to?
Sure.
There's these little like florals that are already here. Okay. Okay. I put my card in here too. Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Come back.
Which one do you want?
Come back. Come back. How you doing? And do you want the little florals with it too?
Sure.
Okay. They can hold water, so you can put. These are real flowers. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do 2 magnets. Anything else? Perfect. I do cash card, whatever. Okay. So 21.27. You can tap right here. Do you also get a raffle ticket?
Thank you.
Thank you. Feel free to pick things up, okay?
Literally, I'm obsessed with like mushrooms and my boyfriend
Yeah.
has frogs.
Yeah.
So like I really shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
There's one that literally has a mushroom on it, Rachel.
There's a couple more at the front too. I think there's a mushroom and maybe a frog over there on that little bench, but
Here, like every time that this is here.
no. I'm gonna be here the weekend of Father's Day, that Saturday as well, and then I'm not gonna be here again at this one until the fall. I'm gonna be at Art in the Park. You can follow me, my card's up here. I list all of my where I'm gonna be. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post where I'm at. I have three markets in June, like a Pride Fest I'm doing, and then this market for Father's Day weekend, and then Art in the Park in Manchester are the next ones. Yeah. I'm so grateful it's not raining. I mean, yeah. Thank you. Everything?
So napkins. I'm sorry about the moment.
You're okay. You're okay. Thanks. Come here. I forgot to give you a raffle ticket. I was like, come back. Sorry. There's a slow flow of people coming in and out, but there's not much. Oh, I might get a sale. Hold on. We're back.
We're back.
How you doing?
Your stand is my favorite.
Oh, stop. Stop. That's so nice.
That one,
I do love
think
that
they're
one
all
too.
the same.
They're almost the same. Like give like half an ounce. Yeah. I can wrap it up for you if you'd like. Okay.
Raffle.
Let me give you a raffle ticket before I forget because I've been forgetting for everybody. So after tax, it is $37.22. You can tap right here. I put my business card in. If you ever need a custom mug, you can just DM me on Instagram. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. When they came in, she was like, "You're my favorite booth." And Winda's picking up. I'm so scared. Scared.
See, my daughter has to stick on her farm. I love frogs. I feel like this is gonna
Yeah, yeah, great, awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, this is my favorite. I love it. Thank you. So, nope, so just 30 cash, yes, thank you. I put my card in there if you wanna, anything else. Yep, that's good. How you doing? You're
I know.
beautiful.
I was like,
What?
we're the right thing.
Yes, absolutely gorgeous.
You
Thrifted. You're in the right booth. You're in the right. Those are new. Those are the cats are new. I started with the mushrooms, then we went to frogs, and now we're onto the cats. Like a little jar or something.
Yeah, I need both.
Okay.
Booyah.
Yay. You want me to wrap them up? Put them in a little baggie for you, or you want to?
I still have that other bag.
Yeah. $12.76. 2 stones, right? Yes. Great. Go ahead.
When he does tap,
Thanks, Megan. Very cool.
Very excited.
what I like about
Awesome.
that one is it looks like mist.
Yes, yeah, no, it's got that like gooey looking kind of.
So the green and purple combination, like you can see it here too. I love the way that they came out, like the green and purple glazes.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Okay, take that. Thank you.
I don't know. And like,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I put my card in there. I'm on Instagram and Etsy and everything if you want to follow me. Yeah. Thanks so much. I got apple cider now. We're at 20 sales and at 686 for the day so far. Hi. Hello. I love you. I love everything. Yeah, right? Me and my friend are like talking about you all day. I'm like, oh my God, she's selling. Oh my God, we gotta go get a frog. Yeah, no, literally, we're very obvious about it. Yeah. Yeah, so these hold a tea light or a cone incense, so the smoke like comes through the tops of these. Yeah, thank you. Feel free to pick things up if you'd like to. Yes.
Oh my
It can hold water, so you can have a real little flower in there. Yeah. Yeah.
That's strong. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, like just a little drink, you know, a little orange juice, a little. There's a few different variations over there. That is your preference. Hi. Yes, it does. If you want it. If you do want it, yeah. That's awesome.
I'm gonna get this first.
Okay, cool. Let me start with you. Do you want to do cash, card, Venmo? Okay. So it's $37.22. You can tap or insert right here. My business card is in here if you want to follow me on Instagram. I got it Etsy. Did you want to do cash, card, or Venmo?
I'll do card.
Okay. Tap or insert right there. Yep. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Hi.
Little cat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one.
That sounds good. We can bag it up for you. So it is $31.90. You could tap or insert here. Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It comes with the whole thing. Yeah, the hook. Yeah.
Can I do that one?
Sure, of course. Yeah, we can take it down. These are a new design. These are sun catchers. Like it'll make the rainbows in your space if the sun hits it just right. Did you want to do cash card or Venmo?
If you Venmo, I'll do that.
I do. Yeah, you can scan it here actually. Hi everyone. How are you?
Great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're at 24 sales and this has completely exceeded my expectations so far. I thought on a normal day, weather-wise, it was going to be like really, you know, I had high expectations that it'd be a lot of sales, but as you saw earlier, I had very low expectations because of the wind and things like that, and it has been windy, but we're at 24 sales so far and we're at $850. My feet are starting to hurt finally. We sold our first hanging planter. Oh my God. That was a new design. A lot of people have been looking at them today because they're kind of like at the front and the crystals are like really crystalline. Okay, we're gonna do a booth update. One hanging planter, one small planter. Most of the magnet little vases have sold. We only have a few left. So many of the desk friends have sold. It's getting really windy. One matcha bowl, one booby mug, both small bee mugs sold. No necklaces yet or potion bottles, but that's okay. And then I think 2 vases sold and 1 soap dispenser. And a few worry stones have sold, maybe like 3 or 4, or maybe like 5 or 6 actually. We have an hour and 20 minutes left and I hope the wind is just on our side. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay.
Yes, okay, great. I'll bag it up for you, okay?
I like the setup.
Thank you very much. I work really hard on making like a unique display, you know.
No, you did a great job.
Thank you. That's so nice.
It definitely catches people's eyes.
Oh, thank you. That's, yes. Oh, that means a lot to me. Here's this, and you get a raffle ticket. You can submit that over there at that booth, okay? Thank you so much. My business card is in there. I have like an Instagram and Etsy and stuff too.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I love when the people that come in, even if they don't purchase, like just the wonderful transactions, like interpersonal connections you make with somebody, like complimenting my booth like that. It's just, she was saying how my display draws people in. And I was talking about that in 1 or 2 videos ago, making a display that is eye-catching in a way that is like affordable. You don't have to spend so much money in order to do it. How you doing? Good. I'm great, thank you. Probably 80% of my things on this table have been thrifted. All of my displays are handmade or thrifted and very, very affordable. But it's done in a way that like, it just brings in the type of person that like screams what my brand is about, which is like a whimsical kind of person who enjoys nature or witchy things. It just shouts that, and not just my item speaking for himself, but the display and how it's done. Hey, you're back. Welcome. I like the green one. That I love green though in general. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Here's your change.
I'm gonna buy both.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those necklaces for 20. So then.
Okay. Oh, so then that's So then that's perfect change. Okay. So you're all set. My business card is in there. I got an Instagram and Etsy and stuff. Okay. Enjoy. Thank you so much. She had already given me cash, and I was like, "How do you want to pay?" I'm so stupid. It's fine. That was so embarrassing. In my last video, I talked about like having a routine or like a script of like what you're gonna say every time. And so that was just in that kind of mindset. But that was a big sale. That was $100 sale. That's crazy. It suits you. Not everyone can pull off a bucket hat. You can, right. I got those clips for like my walls and they're just like trailing my house. I really love them. My vendor friend gave me a little cutting. Yeah.
Be nice for my 92-year-old aunt.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
A nice little gift.
Yeah.
That's great. You want to do cash? Okay. So it's $36, okay? Thank you. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Everything, this is the only thing I bought.
Thank
Yours
you.
was the best.
Thanks. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You want to get that, guys?
Yes,
Okie dokie. I love it. Just sipping his morning coffee. No big deal. All right, so you want to do card?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's $31.90. You can tap or insert right there.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You too. I love this one. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. A little drink, cash Venmo card.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, let me bag that up for you.
Okay.
Thanks. And here's your cup.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
I can't wait to use it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. Hey,
Hello, how are you?
good. You want to get some necklaces?
Yes, please.
That'd be great. I'll bag them up for you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
I hope this, I don't want to say profitable, a productive endeavor for all of
It
you.
went much better than I think we all anticipated. It's still windy, but like the rain didn't happen, and I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay.
Glad to hear.
Thank you. You get a little raffle ticket that you can submit at the information booth. They're running some raffles if you want to
My
submit.
boyfriend inside.
Yeah.
He's doing Mother's Day stuff.
Okay. I'm going to put my business card in. It's $42.54. You can tap or insert when you're ready. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You too. Thank you. Thanks, Catherine.
Oh yes, I love your stuff.
Thank you.
I love it.
I love you. I took my microphone off. It's time to break down. We had such a good day. I'll have to do a recap in a little bit. I'll see you in a minute. It is 2 days later, and let's go over how the market went. I still cannot even believe or wrap my head around how that day went. I have my iPad in front of me so we can go over all of the transactions and the best sellers. And I also wrote down some notes of reflection afterwards about how I was feeling, things that I learned from the market, and things I learned that I hope I keep with me to remember, and also some ideas for things that I need for my next market. That's what I want to go over first, is the reflections that I had and things I would like to bring for the next one. So the first thing that I wrote down to remember is that I'm putting way too much pressure on myself. I have a habit of making everything feel so urgent, or like everything is riding on this one day or this decision that I make or how well this market's gonna go. And that just shouldn't be the case. I should be looking at the markets and growing this business as like the whole thing entirely, instead of one market or one decision that I make, because I feel like that will be an easy way for me to burn out or to put so much pressure on myself that where if it does go wrong and it does go in a negative direction, that I might as easily be like, I'm done with this, or maybe this isn't going well, or I will start to spiral and rethink all of my decisions so far and where this business could go, where it really could have just been like a dud of a market and it actually has nothing to do with me. In the case of this day, I had really big expectations, and then the expectations went down, and then I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. Like, I didn't even want to go the night before. Once the weather was not looking like it was going to be good, I remember saying to my husband, I just don't even want to go. I, of course, was going to go. I don't think that there's many situations where I would not attend a market that I signed up for, because that's one sure way to ruin your relationships with a market coordinator. So I was certainly going to go, but I was just not wanting to. It was raining on the way to pick up my friend. By the time we got to the event, it wasn't raining anymore, but it was supposed to start again right around the setup time or as the market was supposed to start. And I swear by the time we got there, it didn't rain one single drop for the rest of the day, which is wildly different than what the forecast said. The wind did meet our expectations. Some people's tents went up a couple inches. A lot of things were dropping off of people's tables. One of my neighbors sells clothes, and she had a full-length mirror that fell and crashed over very soon into the market. So that was really sad. It was all shattered to pieces. It's really important to bring weights or zip ties for things and try to mitigate that as much as possible, but things will still happen. The second thing that I wrote down to remember and reflect on was that I think it's time to start to put a little bit more of a focus on my physical health. After having kids, all of my gym routine went completely out the window, and I probably have very little muscle tone at all. And I said to myself a couple times, and I think to my friend out loud, that I don't know how sustainable this is for me if I keep having to set up, how physically active it is to set up a booth, to take everything out of your car and set it up. I have a lot of display pieces that go out and tables, and carrying boxes of ceramics is not light. And I'm like winded, you know, by the time I had to set up as it is. And then by the breakdown, I'm exhausted. And it was only a 5-hour market. I don't know what it would look like for me yet with my busy schedule, but I think it's time to think about getting a little bit more physically active so I can just maybe not get winded as much or feel stronger or not be in pain so much by the end of the night. The next thing that I kind of thought about was, it was so nice to connect with a new vendor friend that was right next to me. When I saw that her and I were positioned right next to each other, I was actually really excited, because I've talked to her a little bit in the past, last year at markets, but never was a neighbor to her. And now we were neighbors all day, and we talked the whole time. I'm pretty introverted, and as an adult, and especially an adult with kids, it's hard to make friends now. And she's a mom too, and we're similar ages, and we were able to talk. We talked about our kids, and we talked about random hobby stuff, and we talked about our businesses, and we talked about plants, and we talked about whatever, and we bought things from each other. I'm going to show you one of the things that I got from her too. The next thing I wrote down to reflect on is that booth display really matters to people. I already knew that, but it's nice when I keep realizing that that is true, and it just kind of stays true at every market. And that's, I believe, to be part of what branding is. It's not about just having your logo places and your name. It's branding is more than that. Branding is the colors and the aesthetic and the vibe that you choose, and what your display is screaming. It's a cohesiveness. It's decor that doesn't look cluttered or distracting. I'll never get used to people liking my things and complimenting it and wanting them. That is strange for me. I want that, of course. This is why I'm doing that. I want to make money. I want to have my art in people's homes. But the fact that they also want it is like so weird. The last thing I want to mention about my reflections is if you do a market, please be a nice person to encounter. There were some vendors near me who I've seen many times, and every time I see them, whether I'm a vendor, neighbor, or someone who's shopping around, they're not very nice. Not just like not friendly, they're just not nice. I don't think that's a good way to represent yourself. I know I certainly walked away from their table the first time I ever saw them. I was just a customer, and I tried to inquire about some things that they had. I'm very sensitive to people's energies, and I walked away very soon after I interacted with them. Some other people walked away from their table as well. Just be a nice person. Some things that I need for the next market, I really think it's time to invest in. I've been putting this one off, but I just don't think I can anymore just because I need to be comfortable, is a tall director's chair. They make these, I think they're just called director's chairs, but they're, if you get a tall version, it's like the height of your table, which is what I want, so I can still kind of be eye level if I feel like I need to sit down, because I stood 100% of that market, which was 5 hours, not including the setup and breakdown. And I was physically exhausted, and I don't want to get that tired where I feel like I can't do the breakdown stuff and pack everything up. I need to be able to sit down without feeling like I'm sitting down way below my table, because I think that's a little awkward for me at least. So I want to be eye level with people. And so I'm going to get a director's chair similar to this. It's a little bit of an investment, especially because I'm thinking of getting 2 for when I'm not alone for a market. I would like to get better portable chargers. My chargers, I used 2 of them and they died very quickly. And then the last thing I am definitely going to get is a fanny pack for my cash instead of my cash box. I think the cash box will be great for certain markets, and maybe I'll just have to pick and choose which ones I bring it to. But I want to have a fanny pack on me for when I'm by myself at a market, and if I need to go away to the bathroom or something, I at least don't have my cash sitting at that table. And if someone steals from a small business, then they are a weirdo who will get what they got coming to them. So I bought this from Catherine, who is my vendor friend. But while my daughter was there, I had her pick out a shirt from Catherine. And she picked out this little crop top. I think Catherine does that kind of ice dyeing technique to make really crazy, beautiful tie-dye. Here is her information. I'll link it below as well. She also does macrame. She knits really, really well. And she just has beautiful stuff. And she's a beautiful person. Just so wonderful. So check her out if you like this kind of stuff. Okay, we're going to go over everything that I sold. And because this is the first market vlog that I'm doing, I'm going to share some rules. All right, so we sold 9 desk friends. All of the Pride ones sold except for 2, I think. We sold 2 hanging planters. I should have written this down in the reflection. I raised some of my prices by $5 for a couple of these items, and it didn't seem to matter. I was nervous to raise them, but the reason why I did is because 1, they take so dang long to make, and that's what they're worth. And probably even that's still a bargain. But 2, I had really upped the design. Like since my last market, even just in December, the design is so much better. So with that came a higher price at $5 more, and it didn't seem to matter at all. I don't think anyone put it down because they noticed the price. Certainly not. I sold 3 spiral straw cups. I sold both of my small bee mugs. I have a basket full of $10 little things. Some of them are just old designs that I just want to get rid of that I don't make anymore, or they're like these little trinket potion vases. I sell them, everything in that basket, for $10. I sold 6 of those. I sold 6 magnets that are like little vases. Those are always a big seller. I have to make more of those. I sold 3 necklaces. I sold 3 vases. I sold 1 piercing booby mug, 1 regular booby mug, 6 worry stones, which also always do really well. People love those. I sold 1 matcha bowl, a small planter, a soap dispenser, 1 rainbow straw cup. I sold the 1 little jar that I had. It was, I think, one of the first things that sold. I sold a mug that I've been holding on to that just says the word cozy on it. And I sold 1 mushroom incense holder. So that was 49 items sold, and I think I had 32 total transactions with multiple products sold in some of those transactions. So it cost me only $60 to be at this market. I've done this market twice already, and this is the best financially market that I've ever had by a little bit. So I had $21 for a fee on Square. So after that, and not including the sales tax that was remitted by Square that they collected themselves through the card transactions, I made a gross total of $1,189. So before that fee came out for the Square, I made just over $1,200. For not thinking I was going to make even a few $100s because of the weather. I think my financial goal is always 10 times the booth fee, which would have been $600. If you have been wanting to start markets, I really encourage you to give it a try. Even if it's a small market, please don't sign up for a large one right away and set yourself up to fail if you feel like you cannot handle it. Bring someone with you. Make sure you have a support system and watch too many videos on the things that you need. The last video that I have includes everything that I packed for this market, and I don't think there was a single thing that I forgot by the time I got to the market. I did a pretty good job on remembering everything. Please check that out if you need an idea of what you should bring, and put yourself out there. A lot of us are introverted. I know that. But when you're talking about your own products, it makes things a little bit easier. A lot of the people, probably 95% of the people that came into my booth, are people who are just like me. I know my customer. They are whimsical people who are really kind and like similar things that I like mushrooms and nature and witchy things. So that makes it easy to kind of connect with somebody and not make things feel so awkward when you're talking to someone. So give it a try. You might surprise yourself. Thanks so much for being here. I will catch you in the next one.